Well, guys, I tell you, man, sometimes it all happens at the same time. You're looking at a really well done miniaturized version of a EMD here. Or maybe it's a GE. What do I know? I'm not a locomotive expert. They look so much alike. And the Canada 150 train is here. And there. And all the way down there. But you want to talk about timing. Excuse me, miss. So you get this G20. This one. And those two over there. I'm going to get to in a moment. All in one shot. How do you like that? For you van and step van lovers? Let me get another shot of this G20 here. Whoa, almost lost my footing there. I saw this guy roll in here. I guess he's part of this, let's call it an extravaganza. Judging by the color, this is a late 80s, early 90s model. Chevrolet with no emblem. Which is funny because I can never get over how they put the emblems too big on the Chevy pickups today. It's hilarious, you know, like God forbid you should not know what the hell it is, you know. I'm sure somebody would look at a Silverado without the badge saying, oh, it's a Toyota Tundra. Yeah, right. Anyway, look how cool that is. I've seen this guy before on Saint Laurent a couple of times. This, if anything, is 2000s, late 90s. Food vendors. But that one there, which looks very similar to the one in the front. I don't know if these are Grummins or not, but that I'm pretty sure is an International. Because as far as I know, only International made them that big when it comes to step vans. Okay? Looks weird with the square headlights though. Oh man, I'd love to drive that baby, even though I don't have a driver's license. Hey mister, what year is your step van?
Sorry?
Is that an International?
Yeah, it's a two...
That's a fucking rare truck, man. I know my stuff, man. I'm making a video for it for my YouTube video.
Et après on a fait Floride, Texas.
I want to include that in my video if you don't mind, parce que moi j'ai une chaîne sérieuse. Là. Je sais que tu as juste pris ma carte, tu ne l'as pas regardé, mais j'ai plus que 13 000 abonnés. Là. Fait qu'il y a beaucoup, c'est pas juste des fans de voitures anciennes ou des véhicules d'urgence que je fais ou des trains, mais je suis connu par Retro Old School, so maybe my name rings a bell, maybe not. Mais the gentleman told me here I'm talking with, they took this truck and that one too, 10,000 miles across the states for an important contract they have. Obviously it was important because they had to ship those all the way out west.
En Floride,
they shipped these to Florida. Ouais. I never heard of such a thing. That's amazing.
Ouais, puis après on a fait tout le tour Oklahoma.
Ben, je me demande, c'est comme pourquoi ils n'ont pas choisi une compagnie américaine. C'est ça que je me demande.
Parce que nous on est déjà partenaires, on fait des contrats pour eux ici au Canada. Fait que
on est
habitué avec eux autres, puis on est assez organisé pour faire ce genre de contrat-là.
Merci, man.
S'il y a des trucs, c'est sûr, nous on aime ça.
Look, even the card is cool. Check it out. See? Yeah, it goes with the truck. Right on. Well, the guy's really cool to talk to me because I don't really ever talk to many guys who have vans or step vans. And recently I got a comment from one of my followers or subscribers, whatever, saying, hey, he says you should film more of these vans with the van dwellers. Really good. The guys who live in their vans and do stories about it. I said, yeah, not everybody wants to do that. Most of my videos are about the vehicles, not about the people, you know?
Non, mais nous on aime beaucoup.
The guy was telling me they had the motor replaced, and I mean, hey, the truck's 25 years old, it's bound to happen. And they actually had to replace the motor by taking out from here. Wow, that's crazy. And what's the, c'est quoi le millage? Like, is it original or is it... Wow, 385,000 kilometers. I don't think you can dispute that, you know? That's amazing, man. I know, it's like he says, it's all these little things, you know, I mean, what do you want? It's 25 years old and with that much mileage, even a car, you're gonna have to have an engine rebuilt or redone, you know? Mind you, I had a 78 Caprice, you know, and if you know the Chevy Caprice Classic, up until 77 to 90, they were some of the best cars ever made. You could put 1,000,000 miles on those cars easily, you know? But we're talking about vehicles here that work. It's not the same thing, and they carry a lot of weight, because the guy was telling me here is that this one here, this International, which is, what did you say, what, 99?
99.
He says this one, he says, he says they had to actually like cut the torsion bars, the springs and all that because they just wasn't able to take the weight because it's so goddamn huge, you know. And well, I'm gonna go across here just to show everybody, just before I finish, the difference in size of these two trucks here, you know. And see how cool is that? I came to film the CP train. I didn't expect that to be there. You happen to be there and talk to you and get the details.
Les premiers vendredis, comme là ça vient juste de passer, mais je pense que c'est le 1er septembre au stade olympique. Il y en a à peu près 30 des camions comme ça.
Why?
Des food trucks, fait qu'il y en a tous des différents.
But why? Why though?
C'est un événement, on fait ça, on vend, ben c'est pour les food trucks, pour vendre la bouffe, mais fait qu'il y en a beaucoup qui viennent Québec. Donc je pense qu'on est une trentaine là, mais il y en a pas deux pareils, ils sont tous différents.